Hey everybody, this is Brian Fagioli with betanews.com. Today, I'm taking a look at a new product. Now, I've already been enjoying this HP Chromebook 11, which I really like. However, some people are complaining that it might be a little bit underpowered. So what I've really been looking forward to getting is this. The Acer Chromebook C720. This is the new Haswell-based Chromebook by Acer. Now, the HP Chromebook 11, well, based on ARM, and with only 2 gigs of RAM, is $279, while this Acer, with the Haswell processor, 4 gigs of RAM, and a bunch of other things that the HP doesn't have, is only $249. So I'm going to do a quick unboxing, and then I'm going to do a comparison between the two. It's not going to be a speed test by any means. I'm just going to kind of look at the two together, and we're going to review this, of course, for betanews.com, and we'll see see how we like it. So let's get to the fun stuff and take out my knife here. I probably should have planned ahead to see how I need to cut this, but okay. Whoops. Ripped the box a little bit, but that's okay. So before I open this up, just as a little bit teaser, there's the box. Intel inside, not an ARM processor. Again, that's the big selling point, is to potentially have a Haswell processor for $249, which is unreal. Okay, let's see. We have AC adapter. Now, the other big selling point about the HP Chromebook is that it charges by micro USB. Not the same here. This is a proprietary plug. Not very cool, but it should work. Let's see. Here is the setup guide for the C720. It's a Chromebook, so there's not much to set up. So it says connect it to power and turn on your Chromebook and follow the on-screen instructions. On the back, it has some tips about getting started with Chrome OS and some, let's see here, some touchpad, multi-touch features. Cool. All right. Let's see. Here is the rest of the power cable. Yeah, your run-of-the-mill power cable. Nothing too exciting there. What do we got here? Here is the manual. A quick guide with information for international travelers, which I am not. I just stay in New York. So I'm gonna remove this cardboardy stuff. Just gonna toss it. Another cardboardy thing, I'm gonna toss it. So this box, I'm gonna toss the box too. So inside this secret white cloth is the Acer C720. So I'm gonna do a little striptease here, slowly. Ooh, chrome. I'm going to slowly pull it back. Okay. Acer, one of my favorite manufacturers. That's it. So let's go ahead and open it up. Ooh. new. Now that was the first boot up. That was very, very fast. Okay. On the side, here is where this device really shines compared to the HP. So we have an HDMI output, which is not found on the HP. We have USB 3.0, which is also not found on the HP. And a lot of people will say, well, with a Chromebook, you know, it's all cloud, so we're not really going to be connecting. We're not going to be connecting external media, which I don't think is true. If you're on a trip or something and you want to upload some pictures to Google Plus Photos, a USB 3.0 card reader will be faster. I mean, it's definitely good to have. Here's the keyboard. Again, I'm a big fan of this keyboard. This is pretty much the same, looks like identical to the Acer keyboard from the past on the previous C7 models. Okay, USB 2.0, which is found also on the HP. However, an SD card slot is not found on the HP. So this here, we're showing a lot of different things that make this stand out compared to the HP. Also a Kensington lock port, which, you know, again, it's a $249 laptop. You know, are you really going to spend money to lock this thing up? I mean, it's almost disposable at this point at that price. But it's nice to have in case you want to, you know, secure it. Let's say you have a kid that's going to college or something, and, you know, $249 is a lot of money. I'm not saying that it's not. So, I think it's really a good-looking laptop. So I'm going to do a side-by-side here. With the HP. Okay, so there's both devices. Now, the keyboard on the HP, I really love. I've been writing all my articles and pretty much doing all of my activity, internet activity on this device, and I really, really love the keyboard. The Acer, also a really good keyboard. I love chiclet keyboards. Even on my desktop, I use an Apple keyboard, a wired keyboard, even though I'm a primarily Linux user, just because I love the chiclet style keyboards like this. And we have a webcam on the top, and a webcam. There is a plastic sticker. I know a lot of people like to hear these and see them being pulled off. So, let me go. This is just a box of wires, as all nerds and geeks have in their bedrooms and man caves. Okay, so side by side with the screens. Now, the HP is an IPS display, and I did get confirmation from Acer that this is not. So you can kind of see the refresh on the Acer, which you do not see on the HP. So the HP, I mean, just looking at the two, the HP definitely has a much better screen. Yeah, I mean, the screen and the design of the HP is definitely superior. It's definitely a better looking device with a better screen. However, the Acer, of course, is a Haswell processor. So when I do things like Google Plus, I'm a huge Google Plus guy. Google Plus tends to struggle a bit for whatever reason on the HP. So I'm really looking forward to the Acer, just so I can, you know, see if the performance is better, which it should be. I mean, it has double the RAM and a Haswell processor as opposed to the ARM processor. So let's look at these two together with the lids closed. Now, the The Acer is a little bit thicker, but not by much. Both beautiful, beautiful laptops. I mean, $249 for the HP versus, I'm sorry, $279 for the HP versus $249 for the Acer. I mean, right now, it's a really hard thing to say. I mean, do you want the better screen on the HP, or do you want the better specs otherwise? Processor, better RAM, SD card slot, HDMI output, USB 3.0. I mean, there's a lot of benefits to the Acer. So I'm going to be, putting the Acer through its paces, and we'll shortly be doing a review. I mean, there's not much to review on a Chromebook. We're all familiar with what Chrome OS is. And, I'm an advanced user of Chrome OS, so I'm going to see how I like it. And hopefully the performance is up to my expectations. And, of course, I will test Linux, a Linux distribution on the Acer as well. I think that's where this thing is going to shine too, is with that processor. I ran Ubuntu on the Samsung ARM, and while it was okay, it was definitely underpowered. A lot of packages just aren't there for ARM, so definitely, if you're looking to run Linux on a Chromebook, you definitely want to go with an x86 processor. Like this Intel Haswell-based Celeron here. Let's take a look at the rear. There's a little door on the back, actually. So there's, the HP is cold to the touch. I don't believe there's any fans at all. The Acer, there's a vent here. I can see kind of a heat sink in there, so there's a fan. This little door looks like it's something for a SIM card. Maybe this model just doesn't have the SIM card, so that was similar to the Samsung. See the bottom, vents. Again, there's vents on the bottom. This looks like your typical Windows laptop, whereas let's take a look at the HP. There's no vent, there's no screws. It's just, it's a beautiful laptop. If they could somehow put the internals of the Acer, the Haswell processor, USB 3, SD card slot, HDMI out, you could put all that in this body, you'd have the perfect device. So, once again, this is an unboxing and comparison of the Acer C720. It's an unboxing of the C720 and a comparison with the HP Chromebook 11. Look for a review of this Acer very shortly from betanews.com. Once again, this is Brian Fagioli with Beta News, and thank you for watching.